You are listening to the FTWpodcast.com, where we talk about wrestling in all of its laughable glory. Here's a clip from this week's episode.
Matt Morgan is big, he's athletic, and he works a good match. Why hasn't he become successful yet? Well, according to Twitter, one of the fans, Hernan6, quote, Morgan is like a big dude with talent who does not have the, quote, it factor. I just can't see him as a star. Thoughts on this?
All right, I'll start this one off just because I know he's a big advocate of a lot of like the ADD, ADHD support groups and charities and stuff like that because he has a case of that. Mm-hmm. I'm not trying to take anything away from the guy. It's awesome that he's, been able to focus on, I don't know. I've never had that, so whatever. But, he's gotten where he's at, being focused and whatnot. I see it in his promos though, because he really talks like really fast and stuff. He'll talk really fast and then stop. Like yeah. I think part of the way he delivers a promo is what holds him back, and I think that relates to the ADD, ADHD. Maybe that's like weird, but I don't know. Maybe I'm making weird leaps like crazy.
No, I completely agree with you, Joe. When you listen to Matt Morgan give a promo, it comes in two styles. He either talks really fast and really excited, or he breaks at an awkward time. Usually he does both in a promo, and it gives the promo an off feeling. It makes it hard to rally around the guy, and it sucks because he's got all of the tools, and
he does.
You'd hate to say that it's this one thing that he can't control really that's holding him back.
The other thing that's holding him back, dude, is the fucking thing that he doesn't do the fucking elevator. That is like one of the baddest ass moves of all wrestling to me.
And the way he sells it is awesome. He hooks the guy, just glances at his wrists, lifts them up, and just holds them there. Like, yeah, I'm the strongest motherfucker here. Boom, drops him.
It's a beautiful move, and I want to see it more. I don't want to see the carbon footprint. I don't want to see a pump handle.
I think that's a big mistake that TNA is making with him. But outside, he's got everything he needs in ring. I think he needs to find a way to improve his promos. Whether that means changing the way he delivers them, maybe that means, whether that means working with somebody who can, maybe help him get the fans behind him or something. He needs to find a way to deliver better promos. If I had to put my hand on one thing and say, this is what's holding Matt Morgan back, I would say it's his promos.
Okay, Connor?
Yeah, I would tend to agree. The thing that I would try and do if I was Morgan and maybe the writing staff, I would try and develop him a catchphrase and a good one. Because if you're doing a promo, you can end the promo with that and you have that at the end. So, like you said, even if it is an ADD issue,
he's got that goal to work to.
With this.
Yeah.
Right.
So that's what I would try and do. I think he could really use a catchphrase.
That's a great idea, Kevin. Get something so that he knows and the fans know this is the end of the promo.
Yeah, I mean, he may be the DNA of TNA, but a gimmick, a moniker like that can only get you so far. If he can finagle that into some type of catchphrase, that's brilliant, Kev.
Yeah. That is an awesome point, Kevin.
Okay. Connor, what do you think?
I kind of agree. It's hard for me to and I hate saying this because I don't like seeing too many gimmicks in wrestling, but it's what gets over. Having some sort of character background, for lack of a better phrase, is what gets people over. I actually said the same thing about Booker T in his WWE run before he did the King Booker gimmick. I couldn't, for whatever reason, Booker T was a great competitor. Loved him. His matches were great. He obviously had the tag team and background, the WCW thing, but for whatever reason in WWE, I could not picture him with one of the two major straps. But when he became King Booker and he won the world title, it was like, okay, yeah, it kind of fits now.
You know why that is, Connor? 3 syllables. G.I. Bro.
Yeah. God, that was the worst gimmick ever by a pro wrestler.
Well played, Joe.
Wow.
Well, you've heard our thoughts, but now we want to hear from you. You can find us on Facebook and Twitter, and even join us live every Tuesday at 8 p.m. at the FTWpodcast.com.